Well guys, I can't believe it, but we've made it to Monaco. How cool are these garages? They blend into the wall around them. Steen's first time in Monaco. Thoughts so far?
Wow.
You can see a lot of things in Monaco, but I feel like this is a unique experience. Obviously, Monaco is one of my favorite places in the world, if not my favorite, because of the extreme density of supercars and hypercars. But it's also just spectacular. The buildings, the sceneries. This is a little public walkway through the park just to get to the casino. We're headed to a coffee shop to wake up in the morning and go car spotting.
Cars and coffee.
That is pretty damn spectacular. And we got some cool cars down there. We saw the Valkyrie and the Revuelto last night, but we gotta go back for another look. This is like the 20th 296 that I've seen on this trip so far. A Seto Fiorano package though. Beautiful Cullinan. And just as I said, I've seen 20 of them. There are 2 more Ferrari 296s, but I will say this is the best driving modern Ferrari in quite a while. Random Audi, and then look at this, Bugatti Chiron on Dubai plates. That spec is epic with the blue interior, exposed carbon fiber at the back. I didn't notice that before. And then the star of the entire parking lot, Christine walking around. Look at this, Aston Martin Valkyrie on Saudi Arabian plates. That is just a ridiculous car. Got to review one of these the other day, so if you didn't see my full review on the Valkyrie, make sure to check it out. This thing was an unreal experience. And then check this out, Mercedes McLaren SLR. That is epic. Look at the carbon fiber front MSO bumper. Really classy color on this Rolls Royce. Kind of a dark green, like Verdant green that Bentley has. I've never seen it in this color. I just noticed this sign. Honestly, it's kind of sad that there has to be a sign on the car that says do not touch. You'd figure that should be extremely self-explanatory with a $4 million asset. Then we've got this matte black Revuelto. I actually just talked to the owner of this car on Instagram about linking up. Look at that, his matching 4x4 squared behind it. Pulling in, pulling through. I will say the Revuelto looks really good. So I guess the casino is closed right now. Later on in the day, this entire square right here is just littered with supercars and hypercars. Gonna do another supercar shopping video and also tour some of the dealerships. But so far, if I had infinite money to spend, daily driver Chiron and weekend car Valkyrie. 812 GTS. I mean, the casual supercars that roll by, it's just insane. One of the last times I was here was with Bentley for the launch drive of the Flying Spur, and they rented out the entire top floor of this hotel as kind of the lounge and hangout area for food and drinks. It was ridiculous. I actually did a full tour of the hotel room, which I've never done a tour of a hotel room before. I think it was like 40,000 square feet. The cars here are so overwhelming, you forget about things like this Dawn. Casual Performante lurking. Look at this view out over the harbor. Absolutely incredible. Look at this, all of Monaco has free Wi-Fi to use. There we go. We noticed everyone was fanning themselves and it is so hot out. So we got a little Monaco fan. So the last 2 days, we've averaged 24,000 steps a day just walking around and sightseeing. So we're trying, that's about 10 miles. We're trying to hit 10 miles every single day. It is so hot and Monaco is so hilly. This has been a struggle. All right, it's 1 p.m. and we just hit 5 miles. I think we got this. I'm actually kind of confused by the cars that are parked in front of the casino right now.
Yeah, I'm not very impressed with this.
No, but to be fair, this is the only place in the world where I think that was a Turbo GT Porsche, and that like seems like almost nothing. I mean, considering there's literally a Chiron and a Valkyrie behind it. Some watch shopping, we've got Hublot and Richard Mille. Oh, what an incredible inventory they got. This is the world's thinnest watch, made by Richard Mille. They're so thin that a friend of a friend has one, and apparently it's already bent. Another incredible part about Monaco is that the Monaco Grand Prix literally goes right through the middle of the city, and they leave this curbing up year-round. It's a really good place for car spotting, too. Amazing roller of this van. Okay, so you guys know how much I love purple cars. Check this out. The Revuelto has definitely been the car of the trip. I have seen so many of these, but not in this spec. I'm not sure if it's Viola Parsife, but that is absolutely insane. All right, I'm not gonna lie, matching spec with the 600 LT would be nice. I love that exposed engine bay. And then check it out, I've actually got a 600 over there. All right, I am jealous of this guy's license plate. It says LT600. Chicane gray was actually one of the colors I was considering when I ordered my 600 LT at first. I'm pumped that I went with Lantana purple, but it does look mean in this color scheme. This one's a spider as well. KTM drove one of these recently on the track. That was insane. And then look at this. Super Trofeo conversion Huracan. That is crazy. We saw this rolling the other day, full Mansory kitted 458. Is this? Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's a carbon fiber wrap on the hood. It actually, the build quality looks honestly kind of terrible. What do you guys think? I think I'd take a stock 458. The exhaust setup on this Super Trofeo kit is crazy. Look at how it bends upwards. That is probably not good for the free-flowing exhaust, but it does look really cool. Turbo S pulling up. Matte green Cullinan, never seen that. So I've been to Monaco 5 or 6 times, and I have never realized that they have a museum for all the Prince's car collection. And actually, Christine found it, and I'm like, what do you mean you can see all the Prince's cars? So we're about to go check out a secretive collection, because I didn't even know this existed, but it's really not that secret. Here we go. Let's see what the Prince of Monaco has in the collection. The Prince of Monaco's car collection, starting off strong with a Ferrari F1 car. This gen F1 car is called the SF90, and those of you who are familiar with Ferrari road cars will realize that's the same name as their current V8 hybrid supercar. Check that out, Renault and Mercedes F1 cars on the wall. Some more incredibly cool race cars, the Porsche 908, and then next to it a 1971 Daytona Competizione. That is stunning. The livery's crazy. Look at this, from 1885, before cars even existed. This thing was towed behind a horse. That is one unique way to power a car. Actually, now that I think about it, imagine the wind blowing in your face. This is like the ultimate Ferrari Monza SP1. This collection is expansive. My gosh, ooh. I love the color on this Renault. I feel like Renault needs to bring back that logo. Here's something I've never seen before. These are perfume boxes that they would put in old school cars. That's crazy. Kind of cool to see next to each other. We've got a Delahaye and a Hispano Suiza, 2 car companies that have come back from ancient times to make a new supercar. Christine's favorite car so far, unfortunately, it's probably $20 million. I thought it was a 250 GT California Spider, but it's actually a 250 Pininfarina, which I've never seen before. So I imagine this is probably $30+ million. You gotta help me win the lottery.
Oh, I'm trying.
Cool to see this evolution of the supercar section. We've got a Ferrari Testarossa, and next to it a gorgeous black Countach. Over here, a Lamborghini Miura. I haven't seen too many Miuras in yellow. That is gorgeous. And then a full exposed 300 SL Gullwing. The crazy part is we were at Zach's the other day, and he literally has all 3 of these. That is easily one of the most beautiful cars ever made. All right, this is an event I've never been to, but really want to go to, and that's the Rally of Monte Carlo. Pretty sick specs. The front of this museum is super inconspicuous. You'd never imagine that there's hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cars in here. The inside of the building's insane. The see-through elevator, glass staircase. I'm impressed. Back when F1 cars actually sounded good, this thing has a V12. That's gotta be a death trap. This is the McLaren MP4 F1 car, which for those of you who are familiar with McLaren obviously know that their first road car after the F1 was the MP4-12C. One of the best BMWs ever made, the M1. They need to bring this car back. BMW needs a supercar. What do you guys think? The design language on the M1 is better than any BMW they've made in decades. Owning an F1 car in a personal collection is absolutely insane, but owning all of these next to each other is absolutely ridiculous. He's got a 2017 right here, a 2004 next to it, and a 2001. Next to that, a 1997. This is just so cool. This collection is absolutely wild. This is a 1989 F1 car. Now here's where things get really dangerous. This is a 1981 F1 car, and if you notice the position of the steering wheel, your feet are ahead of that, and they're actually ahead of the front wheels, which means if you crash, you are just losing your legs. 1974 F1 car with a flat 12. Look at that roof scoop. That intake is absolutely nuts. We just saw the reveal of the new RB17 track-only hypercar. This is the RB7 F1 car. Love the livery. I hope somebody actually does the livery like this on their RB17. This is a 1950 Ferrari Formula One car capable of going 130 miles an hour, which by today's standards is not very fast at all, but imagine in this death trap with no seatbelt and no door and no roof over your head. That must have been absolutely horrifying. All right, so this is the 250 GT Cal Spider, the famous Ferris Bueller's car, and they've got it set up so you can pretend to drive it. So let me give you this camera. First time driving this beast.
Do a review.
epic driving experience, I have to say. Just really open cabin. It even comes with a bench seat. Bugatti Type 35. You see so many replicas of these out in Los Angeles, but seeing a real one is unreal. Well, that was honestly really cool. Now we're headed way up the hill to check out the Prince of Monaco's castle. Look at this Mercedes statue. Heading up to the castle now. How pretty is this walkway? This city honestly doesn't even seem real. King of the castle, king of the castle. All right, on the van and in real life. YouTubers be like, check out my new master bedroom. I don't know if you like it, just kind of casual, humble. You know what I like more than Lamborghinis? Knowledge. And that's why I read a book a day. This is my library. These are absolutely insane. Oh yes, I too have a grotto in the middle of my house with these manicured bonsai trees. That cliff up there. Terrible apex there. Let's see if he hits it. Nope. Only in Monaco would there be an ad for super yacht insurance. I don't even have a kayak to insure, let alone a yacht, let alone a super yacht. SL just ripped around the corner. Look at this group of cars. We've got a Roma and then a Turbo S. Look at all the car spotters waiting with their cameras on this turn. It's incredible. The car culture here is just insane. Look at that, another Revuelto with the license plate I am fake. That's incredible. Nice GT3. Look at that, the new Mercedes 20 by 20. Look at this van, what on earth? 997 GT3. F8 Spider. Casual Portofino with the Bentayga behind it on Monaco plates. That two-tone Maybach style van, that's hilarious. Cullinan with a green pinstripe. That is sick. All right, now we're talking 1960s Mustang in Monaco. Closer look at this crazy matte red Revuelto with the I am fake plate. That is amazing. 458 Spider. Nice spec on this Audi. M3 CS. Monaco Wambalam. McLaren 750S. It's a car I was honestly really wrong about. When it first came out, I thought, well, it's basically just a 720S, but the looks have grown on me a ton and the performance is unbelievable. I think it's one of the best cars out right now. All right, where are we headed?
Zoo.
Are you stoked?
Yeah.
Christine's favorite part of Monaco is the zoo, apparently. Damn, imagine the tunnel runs in here. I think on the main channel, I might do a dedicated Monaco tunnel run video, because that was honestly one of the first things I watched when I got into cars, was cars ripping through the tunnels in Monaco. Oh my gosh, look at these little monkeys running around. That is so cute. Hey, little guy. Hey, buddy. Good job walking. Look at this guy just chilling. That guy. Bet you could ride that thing. Look at that. A capybara in the flesh. Unfazed, just chilling. It's a peacock with its little baby. I want to startle it. That is so cute. This guy. What's going on, buddy? Oh, awesome getting to see Archie Hamilton. Look at this, second time being able to drive an F1 car. It's a Red Bull, and it's got a Virgin sponsorship. How am I doing?
Good.
SF90 Assetto Fiorano. I wonder if this is the same guy with the Revuelto and a matching spec Urus. 812 GTS with a Composizione stripe on it. That thing looks mean. All right, as far as 812 GTSs go, this has got to be one of my favorite specs. Look at this, we saw the Mustang,
Bonjour.
And it's Seb Delaney's car.
Welcome.
Bonjour,
Welcome back.
oui, indeed.
Welcome to the heat.
Well,
enjoy your time. I'm sorry, I'm going literally right now to the airport, or else.
Enjoy your flight. I'll see you soon, man.
Cheers. Have a good one.
And off he goes.
Ciao.
See ya. Look at this, not one, but two convertible G-Wagons. That is pretty darn sick. Convertible G63s. Wow. And there's two of them next to each other. Look at that blue interior. One of the first times seeing a Puro Sangue out and about, matte black. That looks crazy. And then a beautiful Zagato Aston. Look at that Rolls-Royce Phantom. Unreal. Damn, straight piped 812.